We say the Stone Age, the man was primitive. He didn't know the language. So he used to communicate with each other by drawing. The reality is that our communication, even what I am speaking, may be a little fast, but first I am making a mental picture. Please assess, do the self-analysis. Whatever you communicate, first you create a mental picture. And that mental picture, then by the time it brings at the level of conscious mind, there is a subconscious. So subconscious picture we create. And the moment that surfaces on the conscious mind, then the conscious mind has two parts. One is the logic, one is the creative. Then the logic mind will process, or the creative mind will process that mental picture. And then we manipulate that picture. And what picture has come to us, that is the base, but our speech is, we are communicating. It may be a manipulation of the picture which I am. Like, I say, I will try my best to do it. I will try my best to do it. How many of you use this word in your conversation? Please. Or is it happening? You say maybe. How many of you use this maybe? Had I been in USA, everybody would have said, because they use this word maybe. You know, anything you ask, you say maybe. Now I will request you, draw a picture of a man who is trying to do it, or who is doing maybe. Who is doing maybe. In the drawing, either he is doing or he is not doing. Am I right or wrong? So it is what we call as the intellectual manipulation. It is verbal communication. We many times, and most of the time, we tell lies by intellectual manipulation. It looks very true, but we know from the heart of the heart it is not true. And after some time with it intellectual manipulation, I start believing that what I am speaking is true. But it is not. So this verbal communication, that emit a sound wave. Yes or no? Like you do a experiment in the physics lab. There is a tongue and you hit the tongue and the sound waves, you listen to that. Yes or no? Hit hard. When you hit very hard, you don't listen. The sound does not come. But you see the tongue vibrating. Has it stopped? No. But the frequency of the sound has increased, but my sensory perception is not been able to perceive that sound. So I say there is no sound, but the sound is there. And this sound will travel much farther than the sound wave frequency which I could hear. It has a limit of certain meters, and little higher frequency which I cannot hear can go much further away. And then there is another frequency which the primitive men used to use it, that is drawing. He was not using it verbally, but he was creating a mental picture. He was stopped at the mental picture. And this is what I am going to teach you, that stop talking and create the mental picture.